do what it is, y'all. It's your girl Black Pop, aka Soda Baby, aka Asuka, and you're now tuned into Soda Talks TV. Soda Talks, we're going to be talking about why you should never play fair in an unfair world and why you need to control your emotions. You can't play fair in an unfair world because no one's thinking out. No one has your best interest at heart. Only you do. And people only will have their best interest at heart dealing with you if they can benefit from you, regardless of how you feel about them or how they feel about you. This is why people stay together. This is what America was built off of. You know, and unfortunately, when it comes to not playing fair in life, you have to pick your poison. You can't have everything that you want, you know, and it's just like, there's tradition. Everything is built on tradition. No matter how progressive this world gets, this progressive new thing, the newness of this, this new age stuff is really just a remix of tradition and everyone doing each other's roles. And that's why everything is messed up, flipped up, upside down. And it's like we're at a standstill with our generation, with the men and women of today. So don't feel guilty for doing what everyone else is already doing to you anyway. Do what you have to do to get what you want. You're in it to win it. And we have no more time to waste, and people have made too many mistakes. People have already made too many mistakes. And no one's playing fair. No more playing fair, ladies. And unfortunately, when it comes to our emotions, that's usually what stops us from having a good life. It's time to play the creator of your own life to get the life that you desire. So always look out for yourself first, no matter what. And say what you need to say. Say what you need to say to get what you want, whether it's a truth or a lie. Everybody lies. Set yourself up to benefit, whether it's true or not. That way you always win. You know, it's the same thing that men do to us when they lie and cheat, and you end up crying in the corner for weeks and you can't get up and you're depressed and whatever. That's just the name of the game. Everyone knows life is a game. What we playing? Chess, not checkers. And sometimes you got to use other pieces to get to the king. You know, you can't have everything that you want. And if you can't control yourself, no one's going to want to be around you. So understand that you can never change or control a man. So don't even try, because it's like you'll only be wasting your time, cheapening yourself regardless. So if staying with him benefits you more anyway, keep your man. You know, he has to want to do right on his own in order for him to do for you what you need him to do for you. Because the game don't stop after you get married. It's just another level and a tighter ship of the life that you chose to partner up with someone. And the way you act and how well you control your emotions determines whether your man come home straight to you after work, whether he gotta stop by the bar, whether he gotta get high, gotta stop by his friend's house, gotta do this, gotta do that, just to calm himself down, to come home and deal with you. Because men do like when you show emotion and vulnerability, just not over every little thing. Because I remember I made a video talking about what I wanted in a husband, and it sounded like what I wanted in a girlfriend, if you ask me. I'm so glad I deleted it. Because men are just wired different. We have different chemicals. A man does not want to sit down and talk to you about emotions and stuff every day. It's just going to overwhelm him because they don't live in that realm. We do. All men need to know is that you care and that you have a heart. So control your emotions by not caring. And if you do get emotional about things, Get alone with yourself to understand them first before you bring it to him, and have a strategy of how to use them and plan them out to get what you want. So control your emotions, ladies. And regardless, 90% of people that are in prison are there because they can't control their emotions. You know, that's why certain serial killers will never be found, because they have strategies and they have plans. You know, and that's why 90% of women are single too, because they can't control their emotions. Because most people who don't control their emotions, they don't have what they want. And most people who do control their emotions have what they want. And that's because they play to win. They're not playing, they think long term. They have strategies. And this is why I emphasize feminine energy, because I need you to understand what it does to men. And when you understand that, you know, you get out of having to do everything on your own when you use it the right way. And with your feminine energy, you can seduce him to do what you need him to do for you. Because if you combine emotion and masculine energy, it's a wrap, because now he sees that big, green, ugly monster, and that's just going to scare him off. So you got to pick a struggle. And whatever you get upset over, it's honestly not worth going to jail for, because now you got to pay fines, lawyers, you got to check in with a PO, you know, going to court, them taking over your life, can't smoke, can't drink, can't do stuff. You know, this is why you have to control your emotions, and that shit is just not worth it. So the goal is to think long term. And even if your man does cheat, who cares? And he's just expending more of his energy anyway. And it's like he's been there, done that. And regardless, this is why I say go older. Go older, because he's closer to dead than alive. So never ever forget that men are always going to be 10 years less mature than you. So you know you're going to get pregnant. And you know there's a possibility that he will leave you with them kids by yourself. And the same way, you know that if you wear a certain outfit, it's going to cause a certain attention. And a lot of the times, men aren't thinking about the future till they're right then, they're ready to start doing whatever they start doing. You know, because as they get older, their value goes up only because of career status. And regardless of what, when I say date older, it's because those men are settled in their career and they're ready to take care of you. Younger guys are not. And regardless of what, the younger guys calling you sugar babies and gold diggers, they're going to be the future sugar daddies anyway. Because why? Because they're going to want something young. And regardless, an old man knows he's going to have to pay. He's going to have to come with something for me to be in your face. That's just the fact. You can't beat Mother Nature, and you can't beat Father Time. As his career goes up, younger women gonna want him, older women gonna want him. And who's he gonna want? The younger woman. Why? Because she's fresh, she's youthful, she's moldable, she's fun. It's money is what rules the world. And when reality hits, they realize you can't have certain conversations with certain 23-year-olds to 25-year-olds. You can't have certain conversations if you don't have a certain amount of life experience. And that's why he keeps his wife, who has a certain amount of life of experience and has a certain, and still is way younger than him anyway. So never stop learning, because when you're well versed in a topic, that's what makes you interesting to a man. So yes, of course, your beauty and your youth is what's gonna draw him, but that's never what's gonna keep him. And if you do get kept, always marry for reasons more than your emotions. Marry for security, for pensions, for stocks, for investments, you know, for land that you can pass down to your children so they can have options to, if they want to go to school or not. if they want to start their own business because you have passed it down to them. That's what marriage is for. So, yeah, that's all I have. Ain't got no more. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and leave your comments down below. Follow me on Instagram at It's Black Pop. And So Talk CV, my backup page. This is Black Pop. And it's your girl Black Pop. And I'm checking out.